Good morning.
We are back in Florida.
We are.
Bienvenido a Miami. Embarkation Day shirt is on because today is back-to-back day here on Scarlet Lady.
Correct.
We don't really have to, well, our meeting point is 10:30 a.m., I think, up in the SIP lounge, and I don't believe we have to clear our cabin until then.
That's for everybody, though. So
true.
Virgin Voyages has a very relaxed debarkation. Anytime between 7:30 and 10:30, you can get off the ship. They don't really make any announcements. It's all push notifications on your phone. But it's nice if you have a later flight. You don't have to get off at like 6 a.m., for instance.
That's true.
Yeah.
So we have booked a nice leisurely brunch for this morning. We are going to go to Razzle Dazzle for brunch because we haven't even seen Razzle Dazzle yet this cruise.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, so let's roll out, brunch, and get through this back-to-back day.
Come on.
Ooh. We got disembarkation is the roundabout deck 7 mid, anywhere between 7:30 and 10:30. Nice. Welcome to Deck 5. Now, Razzle Dazzle does bill itself as a vegan-type concept, but there's plenty of non-vegan stuff on the menu. It smells stinking delicious in here. I think it smells like bacon, and that's why I like it so much.
Like breakfast for sure.
Yeah, my favorite vegan restaurants all smell like bacon. All right, let's dig into here. I'll just get a digital copy of this menu so we can look at it that way. They came around with a pastry bucket. Dee got a little apple pastry. I got a cheddar and jalapeno croissant. Woohoo! And now back to the cabin. Oh. Hello, Miami. So for this cruise, we've had a standard sea terrace located in the aft. And we're moving today to what they call a Central Sea Terrace. Hey, here's where they keep their Ds.
You get to have a hammock again.
That's true. I think it just means that it's the same exact cabin, same size of everything, just more centrally located. So we'll be moving to deck 8 in the middle of the ship from deck 11 aft. But we get to hang out in the cabin until, I think, 10:30. So our meeting area, like I said before, I think, is SIP at the front of deck 7. Wow, we can look at everything while no one's here.
Shiny.
Such a shiny, empty ship. There's a little store behind there that opens up on sea days. This is leading us up toward the Grounds Club coffee shop. The draft house, the record store. And SIP. Looks like this could be us. It looks like we've got about 25 or 30 back-to-backers, I would say.
Yeah, and they have a list of everybody's name and the rooms that they're moving to if they have to move. It's very organized. So we just have to wait for the count to get down to 0 for the other people to get off, and then we get to go do our little back-to-back thingy.
That's it. And I think they're going to reprogram our current wristbands so that they work in the new cabin, because they usually like to collect and recycle those wristbands. So
We think.
that's it. We'll see. 11 o'clock, and we are on the move. So it should just be a quick jig through security for facial recognition, and then pretty much check in and right back on board. Oh man, we're about to get some fitness in on the way out. Okay, both escalators are set to down. We're done with check-in now. Time to head back on board. Second first steps on Scarlet Lady.
Round 2, not 4, 2.
Now I think we will settle in here at SIP. Yeah, watch your head on that lamp. Knock out a little work until cabins are ready later. Should be 1 o'clock-ish or so. So it's just ahead of 11:30 now, so kind of about a 30-minute process, and we are back on board. So the app has not quite reset yet. It's let us access the new voyage, but the bookings are not going to be open, I think, probably till closer to 1. Then we got to look at dinners and shows and all that stuff. But we can at least look at the schedule now and plan. Now it is time for lunch. No one has really been allowed to board the ship yet, so we should have a remarkably quiet experience. I think we're going to wander and check out the pizza place, which we totally did not go to last sailing. Yeah, deck 7 just passed the ice cream over here mid-ship. See if they're serving yet. The pizza place. Wahoo! Ah, they open at 2 o'clock today, embarkation day. Yeah, so now we're on 7. We live on 8, so we're just going to hop up a deck and go to the cabin. There we are, 8178Z. Well, I don't really need to do a cabin tour because this is almost identical to what we just moved out of. The only difference really is that instead of the bed being by the balcony, the bed is the first thing you see when you come in, like this. We've got our little power outlets and stuff down there. And the little vanity and chair and all that stuff is over by the balcony. But otherwise, pretty identical.
And the hammock is on the other side of the balcony.
Ah, yeah, little mirror image. Like the funny. Bathroom's on the wrong side, the bed's on the wrong side.
Might take a day or two to get used to.
That'll be all right. And we are on the opposite side of the ship, so our view today is the terminal. I see folks making their way through all of the insides of the building there, so boarding should begin really soon, I would say. It is 2:01. Let's go get that pizza. Pizza place! They have grab-and-go salads there. There's all your beverages. Yeah, the pizza of the day is Hawaiian. That's what I got here last time. Should I do it again? Huh. Oh, that's right. Last time I got the pretty fly for a white pie. Well, they said we were the first official customers of the day. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. All right, he has gone for a chicken pesto pizza. Is that what you had last time?
I did, but I removed the red onions because you can customize a little bit.
Okay.
So if you don't like something, just let them know and they're happy to oblige.
Nice. Y'all, I went and did it. I got a Hawaiian. Oh yes, that sweet, salty combination. You know you love it. You know you do. Now it's time for ice cream. So they still got key lime pie, orange ricotta, all the good flavors I love. They have Rocket Road today. All right, we know where Dee's going. I got strawberry milkshake and Rocket Road, and Dee got a double Rocket Road. As the tunes have kicked up out here, it's getting a lot more lively. All the hooligans are hanging out in their hammocks. Oh, wait. There's a hooligan now.
I'm watching the muster drill on my phone for the 4th time because the problem on here we're finding is the first day is so active with people trying to book stuff. The app is a little finicky. And it doesn't understand when you've watched it. So you have to keep watching it.
It keeps crashing.
But anyway, it's fine. I have a lovely view. So
that's it. We're here. Woohoo! It is muster time. Well, our muster station is here in the roundabout. Easy enough. Boom, muster is over and we are off to the outside. Sailaway party is coming up soon and we are ready for it. This is the same booth that we had for the last Sailaway. It was meant to be.
That's definitely deja vu for sure, yeah.
As part of this drill, certain onboard services will be halted.
It is 5:30 and the tunes have kicked up. It's time, y'all. It's time.
Go ahead, grab a glass of those tiny bubbles, soak in the view, and get to know your happenings cast.
The Happenings cast is making the rounds, mingling with the folks.
May your voyage be filled with excitement and fun, and may your voyage with Virgin be an unforgettable one.
We have officially started sailing away. We are the last ones to leave tonight. Well, it is about time for dinner.
Now, we have not made a reservation tonight, sort of on purpose, because we want to do dinner in the galley. We did not do that at all last sailing. Let's see what's happening. We've settled in here with some waters and some sodas. Let's take a peek at the menu. They do have Diner and Dash doing breakfast all day. Of course, you've got the bento. Oh, yeah, the sushi's over there. Burgers, daily mix, and dessert. So not all the stations are open for dinner. A little bit of a limited selection. It looks good. Dee has started off with a salad. Surprise, surprise.
I like salad.
Now, they do have some non-menu specials of the day, which when I went up to Diner and Dash, they had like a grilled salmon, but they had butter chicken and beef vindaloo with paratha and rice. That sounds just like me. I also got a salad of my own. I said no lettuce, so it's got quinoa on the bottom, all sorts of vegetables, balsamic vinaigrette, a little tuna, and crispy tofu. Dee has got salmon and green beans from Diner and Dash, and the fries from the Burger Bar. Now for dessert, I have decided to try a pistachio macaron. This was actually highly recommended by somebody on our social medias, as well as something called the Scarlet Lady, which is essentially a fancy-looking decorated chocolate mousse. Dee has come back with a passion fruit tart. Wow, sounds just like you. Oh, they got a cabaret happening here on the rocks. Well, our next event is here at the Manor. It is the Diva Cabaret, which is called Around the World in 80 Minutes. Just follow all the sparkly things. We'll get there. It's like a mirror maze in here. So welcome back to the Manor. We're here for a big old dose of fun.
Flash photography is also not allowed for the safety of our performers.
That's Dixie Crystals, DIXIE KRYSTALS. Who's ready to see where I plan for us to go first? Yes, let's check it out. And you're going to give your best fashion model walk this evening, okay? I bless the rains down in Africa. There aren't any palm trees or giraffes. We're in Antarctica! Penguin, holy it's cold in here. Who wants to play with my hairy coconuts? You're gonna put your hands on your hips and only using a thrusting motion, you're gonna take your beach ball around the outside. No, only your hips. Cheater. Okay, we got ourselves a winner! Keep them up in the air, everybody! Hold on to your flotation devices. We're gonna crash! All by myself. Shut up, it's my song. And I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Wait, we made it to the Beach Club at Bimini, everybody. We made it. Are you on a slip six smackdown between these two? Man, they feel like a woman. Yes, everybody give them a big round of applause. Thank you all so much for joining me here tonight, everybody.
Good night.
We are back in the cabin.
Time for bed.
Now, y'all stay tuned because I'm pretty sure we're just going to roll this video right over into tomorrow, which is another sea day. So stay tuned for more fun.
Makes sense.
Quick wrap up of today. We don't even have to save dinner for last because we don't have much to say about it other than the galley food was delicious.
It was like restaurant quality food. Everything I ate in there was absolutely delicious because it's not a buffet. It's freshly made to order. So you can't go wrong with any of the food on here.
That butter chicken, the
my
vindaloo was good, and you said your salmon was great.
It was delicious. And the fries reminded me of like fries I had as a child. It was like a core memory. It was really good.
And then we went to the Diva Cabaret, which of course is always fun. What was your warning for the Diva Cabaret?
I would say if you are easily offended, do not go. Because it would probably be one of the more risque shows.
Yeah.
It's a good fun if you know anything about like drag shows and things like that. It's very much in that same vein. But it's very fun. But yeah. Just, be warned. It has some language and some topics and stuff like that. It's an adult cruise line, though.
Yeah, but treat it just like an adult comedy show.
Correct.
If you like an R-rated comedy show, you probably like the Diva Cabaret.
But she's fabulous. We love her.
That's true. We're going to bed now, but you know what? Stay tuned. Here comes the sea day. Woo-hoo. I don't know why I do that. Y'all just fade to black. Here we go. Good morning. We are ready for some excitement. We're starting off today with the 80s workout class. They've said we are not allowed to film any of it, which we will respect that, obviously, but it's always a lot of fun. Oh, they've got the shake weights ready. So I'll try to catch a little bit of the setup, but no actual exercising then.
All right, my friends, we had water, shake weights, modification, mirroring. Oh, of course, safety. If you ever feel uncomfortable doing something, just don't do it. You're on a ship. It's not that deep. Front nose leg. We're looking down. Keep going. Side, middle, and down. Oh, yeah.
That was beautiful. You like it from behind. That's right, shake those from behind. Up, middle, down, and shake it. It's gonna go reach, pull it forward. Reach. We're gonna go step, back, step, tilt. And around.
wind our way back out of the maze. Now it is time for breakfast, okay? We've not had any food yet today. Welcome to the galley. We have grabbed some avocado toast and a chorizo burrito. Dia's combining eggs with her avo toast. There, you're smart.
It's good.
Now back up to the grounds club to use up that coffee credit. Ooh, it is windy. Welcome to the outside. We are coming all the way up to deck 17 at the Perch. Yeah, we're keeping the retro excitement going by sliding into the 90s now.
Just pretend that there's like a circle around you, and if you were to hit somebody, if you were to stick your arms out, maybe give them a little space. Unless the hitting is consensual, then I won't say anything, okay? And then we're going to get into the choreography. We're going to go through it very slowly. So if at any point you have a question, just raise your hand, yell at me. Single, and double it up. And then we're going to do it to the left. Then it pops up, and then you're in. And then you go the other way. You step out with your left, pull with your right. Boom. So it's gonna hit on the beat after we just did boom, boom, boom. Ba, 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 and pose, pose, pose. Bye, bye, bye. 2 more quick poses. And this is when you can do your backflip split, okay? And little jump, and nod, 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 and little jump, and nod, nod, nod. Ain't no God. All right, friends, I've been Elise Savant. Thanks for joining.
We're going to wander up toward the Sip Lounge now because we have signed up for the Upcharge afternoon tea. It should be partially already in progress, but you can join anytime between 1 and 4 is my understanding. Well, we've grabbed a little corner here in our athletic wear, so there's no dress code for tea time, and the pricing depends on what you order, so we're going to learn what this is all about. Never done this before.
No, the app says it's anywhere from like $19 to $35 a person, so we'll see. Lunch, I'm hungry. Danced a lot today.
So the menu on the table gives us all the intel we needed. Yeah, so it's from 1 to 4. You can stop by anytime it's open. And then the price difference is if basically you want a glass of champagne included with your tea time, or you just want the standard tea time. But the tea, the treat tower, all of that stuff comes included in either package.
We just did the non-champagne.
Yeah, we didn't really need any bubbles.
No.
So Dee has decided to get the breakfast blend. I dug into this second page of tea selections, which they do have some caffeine free and stuff like that down there, but I decided since this paragraph talks about all this work that this grandma does for her tea, I am going Everspring Oolong. I gotta taste this grandma's tea. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got scones, of course, on top. This middle section is macarons. Look at that cute little Virgin Voyages, like the one that looks like a life ring.
And the rainbow cake.
Oh man, there's all sorts of stuff there. We got a couple of savories on the bottom, I can tell. Something with cucumbers over there on the right side. So yeah, savories. I guess you just kind of work your way up. You get treats. I might bust into those scones sooner than last, though. I don't know. All right, y'all. Jam first or cream first? I don't know. I like them both. Side note, we had 2 scones that were plain and 2 that, no, they just look moldy. I'm pretty sure this is chives or green onions in there, so a slightly savory scone. And now, time to wander back to the room and relax a while. Good evening, y'all. We are ready for some excitement this evening. I guess
Definitely.
First, let's talk about our tea time.
Yeah, so Upcharge, like we should said before, it was so good. It's a lot of food, honestly. It was like too much. And you can pick your tea, and everything was super tasty and well presented, and I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, the super cute. That's little things that look like life rings. Now, they were white chocolate, which, of course, it's not real chocolate. It's not actually chocolate. But everything was tasty. 2 different kinds of scones. The little cream puff had like a sneaky sour, like strawberry surprise in there, and
Oh, the only thing is there was the little sandwich that had radishes on it. It was kind of like, not pate, but like a meat
mousse, I called it.
That was not my favorite, but everything else was really good.
That was.
Yeah.
So, but that's been a while ago, and we're hungry again.
Yeah.
So it's dinner time. Now, if you saw our Valiant Lady series, we did something on there called the Ship Show, which is an included dinner show that you need reservations for, of course.
Correct.
That was on this ship last week. We didn't go do it, but it's gone this week, and it's been replaced by something called the LOLz, LOLZ, Supper Club.
Yep.
So we're gonna check that out tonight. It sounds like a comedy club dinner experience, so that should be really fun. And we don't know if we can record it, obviously, but if we can, we'll show it to you, and we will definitely show you the food.
True. I'll listen for announcements, as always. So try to be respectful.
Exactly.
But let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo! So dinner tonight is in the Manor. They've opened the doors 30 minutes early. Yes, it is all set up for dinner show mode. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, apparently this is a brand new concept. I believe we are the first ones to get to experience the LOLz Supper Club. You know, this sailing, I mean, not us specifically. But anyway, there is the food menu. We've ordered some beverages, and we're ready for some fun. We're told it's a blend of, like, magician, stand-up comedy. I'm here for it. Well, Dia's gotten a drink called Rock the Drop, which we're told is kind of like a lemon drop, and I got something called Reach Out, which has passion fruit and apparently comes with an extra little bucket of bubbly that you're supposed to either dump in there or use as a chaser. We'll determine which one we like better, and we might trade, because I like a good lemon drop. All right, we've decided to keep the cocktails that we were given, even though they are both fantastic, and we would each like either.
They're really, really tasty. Yeah. So if you like sour, these are both good options, and not too sweet, which is nice.
True, and they've come around to take our orders and actually ask us if we are joining them for dinner, because that is the thing. You can come to this just to see the show, and you don't have to do the dinner.
You can just come LOLz with no food.
Just LOLz.
It's a nice option.
Yeah.
Well, welcome everybody to the LOLz Comedy Club. My name is Nick Nightingale. I will be your host tonight. I am what happens when you tell an only child they can achieve anything. LOLz obviously standing for Laugh Out Loud. This is our comedy club. We have a great lineup of 3 comedians coming at you tonight from all around the world. One of my favorite things, though, is to see everyone on the first day of this vacation wandering around. You guys look like when they give babies glasses for the first time. You're like... Whoa. You guys paid thousands of dollars to be here, and you're like, holy man, they got ice cream! Like, well, let's go over a few house rules. Whatever you do, have a good time, get some drinks, laugh, take as many pictures as you want, don't take any videos, and you know what? You ready to get the show started?
We've come up to the Sip Lounge now on deck 7 to see if we can catch a Flute Loops set proper. We saw him on Valiant, but we have not seen him properly this ship.
Thank you very much.
Now it's time for Duel Reality again. We got blue wristbands tonight. First time ever being blue. We are blue dabba-dee-dabba-die, I tell ya.
It's a new experience. And we sat in the back because we wanted to see it from higher up because there's no bad angles, honestly, in this theater. So yeah, new experiences. It'll be cool.
Yeah, and we can't record it. We learned that last cruise, so yeah.
We're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, so here is our view from back row middle. I like it. And now it's time for a snacky field trip. And on to the cabin. Good
night.
We are in the cabin and we got snacks.
It has been an amazing full day full of fun.
It has.
Yeah.
So what have we done since we saw you? We went to the LOLz Comedy Dinner Show.
Yeah, first one they've had on here. I don't know if they do it on any of the other ships. He just said it's new. We're like, okay, cool. It was really good. There was 3 comedians, essentially. One did magic and comedy, Joshua Jordan.
That we saw last cruise.
He's really good, yeah. Really enjoyed it. It was a nice concept. And the food was slightly different menu than we had at the ship show last time on Valiant. And I think it was better.
Yeah, so I guess let's save dinner till last. Okay, so technically we'll run through that at the end. So let's move on to Flute Loops. We have not seen Flute Loops since, the last cruise. But then Valiant Lady before that.
Love Flute Loops.
Yes.
He is really cool. The thing I like the most is like the setup to like before he can get to the song is just like all the making the noises and then the looper pedal and stuff and how it all comes together is really interesting to see. And then of course he plays the flute as well.
During the song I tried to zoom out so I could show like his whole body and his feet, because during the song he is playing and singing and activating all the stuff with his feet. It's like a workout. My brain broke just watching him.
And they found him on YouTube, oddly enough, so that was really cool. That Virgin hired him off of like a really cool viral video that he had, I think.
Virgin, hire us. I don't do anything special, but
we're really nice. Anyway, yeah.
And then Duel Reality with a completely different cast than last cruise. They swapped out on us.
They did. So we had heard the other cast was leaving, but I didn't know it was that soon. But a lot of the people in the cast on this one we saw on Valiant Lady, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if they tried to keep the cast together as much as possible, but that was really cool and cool to be on the blue side to see a different perspective, like from the other side and higher up. I do recommend probably seeing it closer unless you're super tall like us, because you will be blocked and you can't see as much on the floor. But we've seen it. It was nice to give those seats to some other people.
Take like the first 3 rows if you want that prime seat, and get there a little early and take first 3 rows.
Definitely.
And now we're back in the cabin, so
snacks.
Hey, we got a port tomorrow. It is Puerto Plata to be specific, in Dominican Republic, and we are going to bed, so we'll see you tomorrow.
We're gonna eat snacks and watch a movie probably. Yep.
That's true. Good night. Y'all, we were so excited to eat snacks we forgot to dig into dinner because we talked about the show, and in my brain we had already wrapped on dinner. I'm glad. Did y'all turn it off already? No, you wouldn't be watching this. Let's run through it real quick. Okay. So the very first course was some veggie tables.
They were really good. My favorite thing was the crispy kale, and then I love cauliflower, as you guys know. That was really tasty too. And then like whatever, I think it was like a tahini maybe dip of some sort.
Yeah, it was kind of on the bottom of mine.
There wasn't a whole lot of it, but it was good.
I enjoyed dragging my vegetables through it. Yeah, the crispy kale was like really salty, so it added the salty punch in there. It was a tasty dish. All right, second course.
Burrata.
That's it.
With pesto and tomatoes and pine nuts. It's good. I don't generally like burrata, but this was delicious. And like the little crispy Parmesan wafer things they had with it added a little bit of salt that was needed again. Perfect blend. Yeah,
I'm a burrata boy and I approve. So yum. Now entrees is where we split. You got the fish.
It was stinking amazing. Crispy skin, cooked perfectly. Loved all the accoutrements with it. It was delicious.
I got the chicken. Now, if you remember my last chicken story, I pretty much hated the chicken on Valiant Lady at the ship show. This was much better. The flavors were wonderful. Everything blended nicely. It was still a little tough piece of chicken. It was not as bad as last time, but it was, I'll give it like a solid, like a half up, like that. Get the fish. It wasn't bad, and it was not rubbery like last time, and the flavors were great. Yeah. So if you really don't like fish, get the chicken, but cut hard when it comes with that night. Dessert is an interesting little presentation.
Yeah.
The swirl, I believe, was lemon flavored this time.
I think so. I don't really know how to explain it.
And the little red ball was like a chocolate mousse thing.
Berries and granola, and it all went together really well. Yeah, it was tasty.
Yeah, I liked it. I finished mine. You didn't.
No, I was too full.
I know.
And now I'm eating popcorn.
Yeah. Now we like exercise mentally with all those Duel Reality people. So now.
Well, we did exercise twice today. So.
Yeah. So hey y'all, now we're really going to bed. So Puerto Plata and good night and bye.
Good night.